Welcome to Candid Confessions, powered by sudeepaudio.com.
Hello everyone, this is KJ Singh, recording and mixing engineer and music producer. And आज जो मैं बात करने जा रहा हूँ एक इंसिडेंट की जो हुआ आई थिंक समवेयर अराउंड आई एम नॉट श्योर 2007 या 2008. This is regarding a song in a feature film called जाने तू या जाने ना, और उसका एक गाना था जो बहुत मशहूर हुआ, कभी कभी अदिति. This was composed by AR Rahman, and I was mixing this album for the film. और ये हम गाना मिक्स कर रहे थे AR रहमान के स्टूडियो AM स्टूडियो में चेन्नई में है जो, and has a beautiful Neve 88 RS console, and I was mixing this song there. And when I was done with this, and then AR came to listen to it, and by this time I had figured out, after doing a few films with him, ki there are telltale signs with AR. So the moment he says, I think this song needs something, means ki he's not happy with the total outcome, whether he needs to take something out or he needs to add something to it. Between the two कुछ तो करना है. So जब ये गाना हम सुन रहे थे कभी कभी अदिति, जिसको राशिद अली ने गाया और उसी ने गिटार भी बजाया उसमें, तो he said the same thing कि something is missing. So I looked at him. So I'm sitting at the console और पीछे मेरे एक producer desk जो होता है, he's sitting behind me. So he tells me it's missing something, and I look at him कि with the question ki, okay, what is it? And he says, I think it needs some time piano, So, and the mix is done. I mean, from my side, I finished the mix. So I said, okay, so do you want me to find you a time piano? He said, yeah. So let's open Logic and no need to do anything. So I was mixing in Pro Tools. So that's the format like he would follow, that he would compose and do all his creative work in Logic software, and then we would transfer everything into Pro Tools and mix out of that, because Pro Tools was also used, that session was also used to do the film mixes, the stems and 5.1 and everything. So it was just convenient. So he said, just open Logic and let's lock both the machines. And while you're playing your mix, I'll just play something on top. I think it needs that. So I'm saying, okay. So I open up Logic and I'm looking through all the pianos. I mean, अब presets में तो आप basic piano, drum, bass, कुछ भी जो basic चीज़ें लें, there are hundreds of them, So I'm looking for something with this, a time piano. A time piano is basically something which has got a lot of harmonics, is very bright, So, and AR says, no, don't worry about it. And he takes over the mouse and he picks the first piano which comes in the list. And I'm looking at saying, this is like a big grand piano. This is not a tiny piano. And I learned a very important lesson that day. And he quickly put an equalizer, EQ on it, and took all the bottom end, the low parts of that piano away, filtered it out, and just very quickly added some extreme high equalization, and which gave it that ring and the harmonics which brought them out. And when he played, it actually sounded very close to that time piano kind of sound that I was thinking in my head. But while I was going to spend so much time hunting through that list and still not be 100% sure what I was looking at, here is this guy who just beat me to it by a mile, and had his sound ready, because I'm sure the ideas were flowing in his head and he didn't want to waste any more time trying to kind of find the right sound. So, and he tells me, okay, play the song, give me a track and put it in record mode and let's go. So there's no rehearsal. I don't know what he's going to play. I'm not sure if he knows what he's going to play, but something must be there in his head. And I press the record button and the song starts. And if you go back and listen to that song, you will listen to that time piano, which is coming as an arpeggio over the song or the guitar parts in the breaks, and that's the part he played right there and then on the stereo mix that I had finished. And he played it right through till the end, wherever he wanted it to have it played. And we finished the mix and he said, "That's it. That's the song, print it." And we are done. So, an important lesson that it liberated me. Actually, it liberated me in a huge way, saying, why am I tying myself down to certain things and getting stuck by this is how it should be? He just took a piano sound, changed it, adapted it to the way he wanted to do what he wanted, and put it out there. And we were done with the song in like, say, 10 minutes. From the time he walked in, heard some part of it and found the sound and played through the song. So maybe 10-15 minutes, we were done with it. So that clarity of what you're looking for, what you want to do, the focus of what needs to be done is so important when you are mixing and when you are trying to finish something. That's the lesson I learned that day with AR, and I'm grateful to him for that, and many more lessons that over a period of time that I learned working with him. So thank you, AR, and thank you, Abbas, for some great music in that film as well. And thanks everybody for listening in.